Welcome back. We've been talking to music legend Gladys Knight about her life and times as one of America's greatest performers. Here's more. Your growing up years were a lot different from a lot of other people.
Yeah,
obviously.
but we had time to play too, though.
Okay.
And I don't mean to give the wrong impression about my childhood. We had a good one.
Yes.
We were barefooted in the backyard. I mean, swinging on them swings. Bubba trying to do everything I do because I'm a tomboy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
And he wanted to show me he's the man of the house.
Wow.
You know. And I had this little thing I used to do on the swing where I would, fall forward on the bars.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, anybody can do it." I said, anybody can't do this, right?
And what happened to
And
Bubba?
so,
Obviously, there's a story
Bubba,
coming right
Bubba
here.
comes, and he used to wear my dad's motorcycle hat. You know that when they come down with the flaps down here and the ears open like that?
Where are the pictures? I want to get pictures.
And you gotta see that picture.
I gotta see this.
You gotta see this picture. He used to walk around my dad's motorcycle cap on, so he come around there and he got big ears anyway. And so he gets up on the bar. I said, "Let me tell you one thing." I said, "Now when you fall forward, you gotta really grip, or the weight will pull you off the bar." He said, "Don't tell me what to do." I said, "Okay."
And
so he commenced to holding on and falling forward, and he didn't hold. He cracked that noggin, boy. He said,
But aren't those the memories that
those are
shape your
memories.
life?
I'm telling you.
I mean, that is amazing.
I loved it.
The restaurants
Yes.
are a very important part.
Yes.
What is going on with the restaurants, and what's new when it comes to that side
Okay.
of Gladys Knight?
Okay. I love being that. I really, really do love being the entrepreneur. But I was brought into it like out of a sense of service or help. It was my son's dream. My son Shanga, who was the baby in the family. My daughter started out with a bakery. She had the #1 bakery in Las Vegas.
Really?
Kenya's
Okay.
Gourmet Bakery. And I sponsored her, and she did very well.
Excellent.
And Shanga came to me one day. He said, "Mom, you know what I want to do?" I said, "What?" And this is last year in college too, by the way. He said, "I really want to open a restaurant." I said, "Restaurant, Shanga?" He said, "Yeah, Mom, I want to open a restaurant, And so I said, "Well, if you can get it together, then bring it to me." And he got it together and brought it to me. And he said, "Mom, I got one other favor to ask you. Can I use your name?"
That's okay.
I said, "That's okay." That's what I said. I said,
What do
"Shanga, let me tell you, I have not worked hard all my life for a good name. And a good name is important whether people think so or not. It's not about money. It's about integrity. It's about honesty. It's about truth. It's about all of those things. And you try to live your life that way. Nobody's perfect, but you try. So if you want to use my name, of course you can use my name. You're part of that name." So he came up with this idea, and the first restaurant he found, we mopped floors, we painted walls. We didn't have no money. We had no money to be going to, fixing up nothing lavish. We just wanted to feed people.
Open the door, get it going.
I would tell you no lie. Our kitchen was about this big.
Wow.
For this
And
whole
that's the first
restaurant.
restaurant?
That's the first restaurant.
Wow.
And it was me, Shanga, and 2 other people in the kitchen trying to cook at the same time.
Amazing.
And we opened, and that's how we got started. It's been an amazing journey, and I have loved it that he allowed me to be a part of that.
Right.
In that way. And we came up with ideas. How can we get this out to the people? How can we make it better for them, One of the things that I am proud of is our cuisine. For some reason, people always think negatively about our cuisine. You got Chinese, you got Asian, you got Italian, you got Mexican, you got everything. But our food, for some reason, is supposed to be so bad for you.
It wasn't bad for me today.
No, but I'm just saying, soul food, we'll take
understand.
that, every now and then, and it's supposed to be served in some kind of roach-infested place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
I said, "Shanga, it's time for all that to change. We're going to have an upscale restaurant, and it's going to be clean, and we're going to change people's mind about this cuisine, because they immediately think fat." Now, you have to understand, we were the national spokes family for diabetes for many years. We haven't been taken off the list yet. So if you come here, a diabetic should be able to eat here. Okay, we have all kind of healthy dishes in here. And if it's some special need that you have in ways that you want your stuff cooked, all you got to do is tell us. And we'll have it fixed and served for you that way. So
Yeah, and you know, one of the things that I heard that you've got another project going out to where you're trying to take this food and give it more a mass
Absolutely.
appeal. What is that about?
Well, you know,
If you could talk about that right
I
now.
can talk about that. Everything we do, you know, it's like right out there. You know, with the economy, with our president trying to make a difference, and they're at a different level. You know, they got, you know, bailouts and all of that kind of stuff to do. But people don't realize sometimes it's the little things that you do that can really make a difference. If all of us did little bitty things, this economy would change.
In kind of wrapping this all up, if you had to live your life over again, would you do it the same exact way?
I would.
Why?
Because the way that I have lived my life, I have learned the things that I was supposed to know. And I'm not finished yet. You know, we always want to erase all the bad things out of our lives. You know, say, if I could do it again, I wouldn't do this and I wouldn't do that. Now, some people may need to say that, but
You're so right. I'm sorry.
but
And you people know who you are too.
you know who you are. You know, because I would definitely, you know, caution them about going certain ways that would destroy them.
Right.
You know what I mean? There are bridges that we don't need to cross. But as far as I'm concerned, I have not been a perfect being, by no means. But it's all the things that caused me pain. It's all the things that I stumbled over that helped me to get to the next level because I asked for the strength to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
And I just go in a different direction. So sometimes I want to realize or say sometimes that I was only married once, and that's the man that I have in my life right now. But that's not true. I've been married 4 times, trying to get it right.
Right.
But out of that, you know, even though I may have felt mistreated or it wasn't the exact way that I had seen myself as a child growing up, you know, being married,
Right.
I got some beautiful children out of it, you know,
Yep.
and I learned some wonderful things. Maybe it made me more prepared for this wonderful man that I have in my life right now.
That's awesome.
You know, and I am so grateful for those things that made me who I am so that I could walk this path with him. Finally got a man that could go to God with me.
There you go.
And I know that's what I was looking for.
Yes.
You know?
Well, I am sure that all the folks that are watching right now, they are glad that you're living your life the way you want to live,
Well,
and
thank
you're
you.
continuing to do what you do.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for taking the time
Thank you, Jay.
to sit and talk to us.
Thank you, Jay.
We appreciate
Thank
it.
you,
You're very welcome. We hope you enjoyed our interview with Gladys Knight. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll be right back with more JJ on Atlanta.